Matric is the prerequisite to being admitted to training to become a constable for the South African Police Service. But in the process, those that have actually gone for further training to becoming academic law enforcement officers are actually being overlooked in the process. Now they decided to march to Tshwane House and also to the Union Building to highlight some of their challenges of being overlooked whenever there is a recruitment for the SAPS. I am joined now by Mashudu to elaborate on why they decided to embark on this particular march. Mashudu, thank you so much for your time. Can you just tell us why you decided to embark on this particular march?
After all the corruption and nepotism, we as graduates, we met and we decided that today we are going to render the memorandum to say enough is enough, because our government prioritized grade 12s instead of graduates.
Okay, you are mentioning corruption and nepotism. Do you have any examples of what has been happening in terms of corruption and nepotism in the passing out of constables or something like that?
We've got members here with us. They've went to write that SAPS test, but when you go to check on the database of people who wrote, they don't appear because that test is being written by pencil.
Yes, and then what would you like to see done, especially considering that you guys have gone for further training, you've got diplomas, degrees, some have honors. What would you like to see happening in terms of the recruitment process of the SAPS?
We want the SAPS and other law enforcement department to prioritize us at grade 12. When you are hiring officers, consider the graduate first. Away with this thing of grade 12. A grade 12 must go to FET or to university to be a policeman. If an educator is an educator with an education qualification, why can't a policeman be a policeman with a qualification?
Well, thank you very much. I'm also joined now by Tshepiso. It's Tshepiso, ne? Tshepiso, can you just elaborate on some of the frustrations you face in terms of finding employment and the qualifications that you have and the years it took for you to acquire these qualifications?
One of the challenges that we're facing as graduates is that after we get our tertiary degree, we are given internships. And then after the internships are not being absorbed. We have several people, different qualifications from your BA Law, BCom Law, LLB, Forensics, Policing Sciences, but then we are not getting a job. And the problem is that institutions such as SAPS and Correctional Services, they're understaffed. I'll give you a practical example. In the provincial head office, Gauteng provincial head office of SAPS, in terms of legal officials, people that are dealing in civil claims in legal services, each member is supposed to be allocated 500 files. But as we speak, they're allocated more than 100 or 1,500 files. They are understaffed and they should hire us to come and do the work because we're highly efficient. We've got the skills, we've got the attributes, we've got the ambition to be doing this and contribute positively to society. Overall, from October to December of 2023, the Gauteng Provincial Head Service paid roughly over 23 million in civil claims. Isn't that the money that could be allocated as a budget for us to get salaries and for us to work? Unemployment, I tell you, is a silent killer, especially when you went to school, you had the sleepless nights, you got this degree, you worked hard for it. So that is a problem that needs to change. So SAPS, Correctional Services, MEC of Safety, and the Department of Higher Education should all come in collaboration and reconfigure the recruitment processes.
Yes. If they are actually listening now, that is the State President Cyril Ramaphosa and the Police Minister Pegicele, what would you like to briefly say to them?
Create posts. Simple as that. Create posts. We are here. We are highly qualified. And with those 12 months internships that we've got, clearly we've got work integrated learning. We've got on-the-job skills. You need us. You need us. Pegicele, Minister Pegicele, you know that you need us. Yes.
Thank you very much. Well, as you can hear, these are some of the sentiments being expressed on the ground by some of these trained graduates who feel that instead of prioritizing matriculants, they should rather also look into the pool of those that actually went to for tertiary training in terms of recruitment for constables and other vacancies that might come through from the SAPS. And with that, it's back to studio.